everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have a bunch of recent vintage finds, yard sailing, and thrifting to share with you today, so I'm just gonna get into it. I found two of these plastic snowman cups thrifting, and it reads Made in USA, FGF mold, Works Incorporated, Dayton, Ohio. There's another word in there that I couldn't quite make out before Dayton, Ohio. But this guy is so cute, and I actually got two of them, but I'm not showing both because my pile of stuff to share was pretty big. So here's one of them, and that's going to be really cute to add into my Christmas display. Another recent Christmas find were three of these Santa mugs, and they're marked Japan. His face is just so cute. They're not winking ones, but I still love them. Next up, these two finds I found at a church sale, and they were 50 cents each for these mid-century canisters, and the design on them is so adorable. This one's sugar, and they have snowflakes on there for sugar, and on flour there's a graphic of wheat. I thought that they were so cute, and I'm sad that they weren't all there, but I'm going to put them in my kitchen on display. Another recent pickup is this Taurus milk glass mug. The illustration on it is so cute, and I actually assumed that this was Fire King when I picked it up, but now that I look at the bottom of it, it's only marked with a 40, so it could be like Federal milk glass or Fire King or something else just unmarked. It says 1976 on it, and shows some of the Taurus traits and good companions for Taurus. I'm a Taurus, I'm an April Taurus, so I really liked this mug and just picked it up at an antique store for $5. Another really cute vintage Christmas find that we came across recently was a bag of these vintage diorama ornaments. We found them at Goodwill, and this is my favorite one of the bunch, that has the gnome or elf, whatever you want to call it, with a deer in it, and that's so adorable. So the bag of these ornaments was $4.97, which is honestly kind of pricey for me to buy at Goodwill, but because they were diorama ornaments, I couldn't pass them up. Here's another one of them. This one has a giant mouse and some very tiny children. Here's another that was in the bag. This is my least favorite, but I'm just not really into the miniature wooden ornaments, unless they're really kitschy looking, so I might replace this one or like add a plastic deer or two to it. And then this one came in the bag as well. Another giant mouse and a little figurine. So the details on these are really adorable. I love the ribbon on the outside of them. I have a few other diorama ornaments in my collection already, but nothing quite like this. So at Goodwill, the same day we found those diorama ornaments, we found a bag full of doll and Santa faces, which, like, the possibilities are endless. So for the whole bag full, it was $2.99, and it came with something like 15 pieces in it, so that was a pretty good price. A lot of these cute doll baby faces still in the original packaging. It was originally marked 59 cents, marked down to 30 cents for these doll faces. And then a lot of the Santas in this lot are still in their individual bags, but they don't have prices on them or anything. So I'm definitely going to use these for crafting. I'm looking forward to making some Christmas wreaths coming up. This will really come in handy. Another cute find at Goodwill were these note cards for 97 cents that aren't actually vintage, but they're like the vintage reproduction style, and it says, "Women's intuition is just a polite way of saying women are smarter." So I thought that was funny. And they were originally from Hallmark for $5, and I got them for 99 cents, so I thought they were cute to grab. Also at Goodwill, we picked up this small little butterfly crewel of a monarch. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be sideways, horizontal, or vertical, but it's really adorable. It was only $1, and I need to straighten out the fabric inside of the frame, but it's really adorable, and we're going to add it to our needlepoint crewel wall. Another sweet little Goodwill find I came across was this vintage stationery box that is floral on the outside, what attracted me to it in the first place, for 97 cents, and on the inside a bunch of envelopes and note paper, unused vintage stationery. So that was a pretty cool little find as well. I also just thrifted this sweet little toaster salt and pepper shaker set. I was thinking to myself, of course I just uploaded that video of salt and pepper shakers, and now I'm adding another one to my collection. But these are so cute, little plastic shakers inside of the toaster. And it's in pretty good condition. It's just starting to peel on the one side, but the other side of it's okay. And they pop up, oh, that side, which is really cute. Another really awesome find, actually I found these in two different Goodwills, are Beistle decoration cutouts for Halloween, and I already have some of these and I collect them, but these came in a bag all together, these 4 jack-o'-lanterns, and these are marked 1990 Beistle. All of the pumpkins have different faces on them. I really like this one with the eyelashes. I think that's super cute. So these were in a bag themselves for $1, and they came with a bunch of modern ones that were honestly like really hideous looking, so I just got rid of them and kept these. And then I found an even better set of Beistle cutouts at a different Goodwill for the whole bag. Yeah. The whole bag was $1.99, as you can see there. So these cutouts are marked 1976, but I know that they're reproduction ones from the 90s, but they were never used, and they were in this bag all together, sealed still, so that was awesome that they're in really good condition. Love this cat. I love the jointed cutouts that can move or be positioned differently. This cutout is originally from 1973, but like I said, it's a 90s reproduction. So I like this one. Has a really cool design in his eyes, almost looks like reminiscent of fireworks almost. This reproduction was originally from 1979, and I remember having these scarecrows in my house growing up at Halloween, so I was excited to come across this guy. This skeleton was also part of the set and was originally from 1973. I love the colors on this design. It's really reminiscent of dark rides to me, and like the glow-in-the-dark paint that they use in those. Just the design of it. Of course, the set wouldn't be complete without a jointed skeleton. This one was originally 1970. Once again, a reproduction. Such a cool find. The bag also included this scarecrow cutout with the honeycomb that folds out, and it's originally 1979 design, so this was really awesome to find as well. I love getting holiday decor with honeycombs. And last but not least, I saved this one for last because it's my favorite, is this Wicked Witch. She is amazing. Look at that design. Her face is next level. So this is originally 1973, once again a 90s reproduction, and I love vintage witches when it comes to Halloween decor, probably the most, more than pumpkins or any other subject matter. I have a few vintage witch Halloween masks, which I'm gonna do a video of them by themselves at some point I've planned. Gonna try to hold out for some of the Halloween stuff closer to Halloween, but I just found these, so I decided to share these a while. So another find I wanted to share in this video is a few pennants that we found in a haul recently. So Justin and I collect roadside attraction things. I think I mentioned that in my first pennant haul video. I think that we already have 2 or 3 south of the border pennants, but this one is particularly amazing color-wise and just the style of it. It's more mid-century because you can tell like the graphics on it has the stippling on the skin. Like maybe that dot work isn't referred to as stippling on pennants, but you know, kind of like the pop art style, like the dots in people in pop art. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm making that much sense, but just the design of it. I really love the colors on this one and the details, so I'm trying to get the detail in the shot. It also features the coffee casa, which isn't there anymore, so that's kind of cool, a piece of history from south of the border that's no longer there. Another awesome pennant from this lot that we recently got, which was actually $15 for all of them online, which was a really good deal, is this cherry stone campground pennant, and I love the text, the lettering on it. It's like very 60s, 70s style. Doesn't say the year, but just a really cool design on that one. Another pennant that came in this lot is this Niagara Falls one from Canada, the Horseshoe Falls, and I actually already have one of these, but the colors on this one are a lot better, and all of these pennants are in really good shape, comparatively speaking to some that get messed up over time. So this was a really cool find. Another one that I really liked in this lot was this Lake George, New York one, and I've actually been there before, so it was cool for me to find this, and I really love the graphic on this one. Once again, like very mid-century graphic, great colors and designs, so I was happy that that one came in this lot. Besides the last pennant I'm going to show you from this lot, there's actually 9 others that aren't as impressive in my opinion, so I'm not going to show them all, but this pennant is the reason we got the lot, and getting that many for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them for $15 is a really good deal, like pretty much almost $1 a pennant, so that was a great deal. Here is the one that we bought the lot for. This Coney Island pennant is amazing. The design of it and the illustrations, the colors used on it, very visually pleasing. So I love that they used the style of like the lighted letters you would see on the pier or on the boardwalk, like lighting up kind of like arcade letters, marquee lights for the text on here. Style-wise, that goes together so well with the illustrations on here, and it features cat hair. It features the parachute jump, cyclone, and the wonder wheel, which is such a landmark. I was happy that was on it. But just really like such a classic style and great color usage in this one. We had been watching a Coney Island pennant on eBay for a while, and it was actually like ripped at the end, and it was $20 just for that one. So when I found a lot of these, I was like, we have to get these. It's not just this one, it's all these other great ones as well, so that was a steal. Last but not least is an embroidery I'm going to share with you that I got from Goodwill. Yeah, I wouldn't call this a crewel, I don't think, more like a needlepoint embroidery. It's not in the best shape, it has some stains on it, but I really loved the cat on the doorstep and the plants. It's a really cute style, and maybe I can get it cleaned up a little well. The flowers are also like the 3D embroidery. I like when these pieces like feature that. Just adds a little bit of dimension to it. And this was $1.99 at Goodwill, which was surprising because usually they can be more expensive for pieces like this there. But it is a little stained, so I'm glad that they didn't price it too outrageously high. We're going to add this one to our embroidery needlepoint gallery wall as well. And once we have that together, I can make a video of it and show it to you. Thank you for joining me for this vintage haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and go ahead and like and subscribe if you're interested in more similar content. I'll see you next time. Thanks.